And next up in the lineup of the gaming greats from Hasbro's Star Wars The Black Series, we have Battlefront 2 Jet Trooper. So this is pretty much a Phase 2 clone trooper. This is from the video game and did not make an appearance in any of the TV shows or movies as far as I'm concerned. But it does look cool, and it looks like something that we could have seen in the movies, or we still could see in one of the shows or movies. So here's the side art image, here's the back side, and we get a read-up that reads, Star Wars Battlefront 2 lets players call in reinforcements from the most skilled soldiers and units in the galaxy, including the aerial specialist jet troopers. So here we have the jet trooper, and he looks great. I like the paint apps, I like the way he looks. But I do not like that they chose the older body mold. Why are they doing this? And they gave us a brand new head sculpt. This is the newer head sculpt, I should say, not a brand new one, but this is the newest one that we've been getting with, the 332nd Walmart exclusive Ahsoka clone troopers, and we got it with the Camino clones and the Coruscant shock trooper clones. So why in the world did we get the older body mold? This is the body mold that came with the 501st Archive Wave Clone Trooper and all the older Clone Troopers, of course, that, released in the orange wave and blue wave of Black Series back when it first came out. So it's just very confusing. They went as far as give us the head, which actually you can, peek in there and see the blank head sculpt. This is technically removable if you heat it up and take it off, but they glue it. So this is the new head sculpt with the new neck peg, so you can move it around way better than the original design, which was here. I'll bring it in right now, which was this one. This one you can't look how stiff it is. You cannot move it the way you can move this one. I love the new head design slash neck design, and the older one kind of sucks. So I'm glad that they did indeed give us the new one. You can see it's slightly bigger as well in scale if you're looking at the heads. Um, now it looks very small in the 501st, but you can see that it is the same exact body as the 501st Clone Trooper here. So I'm just a little confused. That's all. I don't know why. Did somebody say that we should go back to the double jointed knees and elbows? I don't know. For the most part, on any other figure, I would say yes, double jointed knees and elbows, but not on the troopers. It just is not as good as the newer ones. And I mean, just this here alone, you can see the way he's holding the gun. Look how weird that is. Like, it's okay, but it's not like this. Look how much better this looks. Now I know this is a stormtrooper, but it is utilizing the newer single jointed elbow system, and it's just so much better. Oh my god, it's so much better, in my opinion. It is. And you can get these guys to sit down and kneel on one knee if you want them to, but with this design you cannot, because the way the leg goes like that, I mean, you cannot control that. I mean, the best you could do is this, but even with that, you're not getting him to kneel down at all. It's just not gonna happen with these legs and these joints. So this is why I'm such a big fan of the newer design that they introduced with the Camino clones, the Coruscant shock troopers, and the 332nd Ahsoka clone troopers. Bring that back, please. Give us a 501st in that body mold, and give us the rest of clones like this, like the Jet Trooper in that body mold. Now, with that said, if you're gonna vanilla pose him, then you're fine. He's gonna look great. No issues there. He only does come with a jetpack and a gun. So here's the jetpack, which looks like a regular traditional Mandalorian jetpack, or something that Boba Fett would have. And then here we have your traditional clone pistol, which I'm sure has a name, but I'm just going to say it's a pistol because that's what it is. Here is the gun in his hand. So pretty cool. He doesn't come with a rifle of any kind, just this little gun. And then if you want to peg in his jetpack, there you go. And you can clearly see this is the Boba Fett one, because he even has these pegs up here, which pegged into Boba Fett's. Back, I remember seeing that, and then this one does not. It just kind of hangs there. You only utilize the big peg in the middle. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's a tight fit. So it looks good. I dig it. Alright, so here's our close look at the figure so we can check out the paint apps and sculpt and all that good stuff. Head sculpt is very nice. It's the beautiful newer head sculpt, of course, as I mentioned. And this is not warped or anything, so it looks like they have been improving with that issue. The paint apps look very clean. I'm very happy with it. And then on the torso and all throughout the figure, it's pretty clean, pretty nice. I'm pretty impressed with it. And I'm glad that it is, because it should be, considering that we're paying quite a bit of money for these figures at GameStop. GameStop pushes up the price to like $25 to $27, which is absolutely absurd and overpriced, I must say. But at least we are getting some decent paint apps with this. But I still don't think it's worth that amount of money, especially on a body mold this old. Everything's recycled here. Nothing here is brand new. So yeah, definitely a little bit of price gouging there, if you ask me. So the head will move up about this far. He looks down about that far. Left and right, no problem. Get some nice head tilting there. And you already know this body mold. Really don't need to run through it. Goes in and out. We have a bicep swivel double jointed elbow. Seems all nice and dandy. It is, but you still can't get him into some of the cool poses that I like getting troopers in. Swivel at the wrist with a side hinge, diaphragm joint at the torso. Legs will kick forward, but you have to angle it out extremely like that, so it looks weird to get him to kick all the way forward. In and out, not so much. We have thigh swivels, double jointed knees. We have an ankle hinge that's super tight, and then there's an ankle rocker as well at the foot. Alright, so I know I did this already, so real quick one more time. Here he is next to the 501st Clone Trooper. Then here he is next to the boss. We have Boss from Republic Commando. Just recently reviewed this figure, so check that out. Then here we have the Coruscant Shock Trooper, whichever way you want to call it. Some people call it Coruscant Trooper, some people call it Shock Troopers. But this is what I'm talking about here. This is what I love. This is the body mold that we should be going forth from now on with every clone trooper that gets released. So this is the newer body, and he just looks way better. You can see he looks bigger too. He's a little taller than the jet trooper that's on the older body, but with the new head sculpt. So Hasbro, please, I can't stress enough, just keep using the newer body. And here's one more with the artillery trooper from the Mandalorian. This can dub as your Imperial Stormtrooper if you want to compare it next to one of those. Alright guys, and there you have it. That is my review of the Star Wars The Black Series Star Wars Battlefront 2 Jet Trooper GameStop exclusive figure. I like it. I like the design. I'm pretty excited to see it in the game. I haven't played Battlefront 2 just yet. I'm very behind on video games. It's just hard when you're an adult to keep up with every video game that comes out. I actually just went back and finally played and finally beat Jedi Fallen Order. So very happy about that. And my next game was gonna be Battlefront 2, but I think I'm gonna probably end up playing Lego Star Wars first, because that comes out like next week or so. So Skywalker Saga Lego Star Wars the video game is gonna be pretty cool. So I'll probably be on that for a couple weeks. But then after that, I promise I'll probably hop on Battlefront 2 finally. So as always, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Also, hit that like button while you're there, and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. As always, take care, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.